Since ancient times, the equinox points have always served as the main orientation point throughout the time-space continuum. And they just do not want you to get a grip on the basics of it because, of course, they wouldn't want you to understand fully and holistically the basics of mathematics like the sine wave, because otherwise you'd be able to decode the entire system, which would lead you into Gnosticism and put you into a state of knowing, which is the biggest threat to the system. So the biggest threat to the system ain't some guru or ain't some group or anything. It's what they call in the CIA jargon, okay, and also CIA documents of what they describe as empowered individuals. That's the biggest threat to the system. We want to empower ourselves, okay? We want to become free humanity, and learn through inspiration, okay? No following, no leaders. No, it doesn't say that. There's only strong, motivated, empowered individuals who speak their truth, and through their truth, they empower and inspire other individuals to take back their power, okay? Which in other expressions means to take full charge of one's own being. And what is power but energy? What is emotion but energy in motion? That's where we get into aligning our interior energies, okay? Align that with the Trinity, okay? The Trinity process, which most of you have probably heard of, but I'll say it again because it's the most important principle that can be discovered, just as important as the sine wave that I alluded to, okay? To really recognize this and be in sync with that. I'll get into it further about what this is about. And the Trinity is to align thoughts, emotions, and actions, okay? The thoughts, the realm of mind, is sort of like more corresponding to the masculine principle, okay, of creation. This is in alignment with one of the other Hermetic principles, which is the principle of gender, okay? You've got the masculine aspects of creation, thoughts in alignment with the feminine expression of creation, feelings. And those thoughts and feelings are interior energies, okay? We're dealing with energies here that are inside the self, okay? Which we need to take full charge of, okay? When you're not in control of your own mind, your reality projector, conduit, okay, the interface with this reality. If you're not in control of that, again, that's a process to get into alignment and have a proper basis over and a proper grip over your own mind, then someone else will. And that is the number one insert of the Archon infiltration and takeover of our reality. And the problem that we face in the world is because most of us do not have control of our thoughts and emotions. And that's how we get manipulated in that. Hence the saying, mental and emotional mind control, okay? That's the modus operandi of the Archons to take over our realm. So to complete the Trinity process, those interior energies need to be aligned with the outward expression of thoughts, emotions, and the outward expression as action, okay? And that's where a lot of people stumble, because then the fear kicks in. Oh, what's my neighbor gonna say when I'm gonna speak at a demonstration? Oh, what is my girlfriend gonna say when I don't wear a muzzle in the supermarket? We have this here also. We just put up with bullshit and we lie to ourselves that we don't want this pathetic stupidity which comes directly from the Archon realm, and we can't put up with this bullshit anymore. So the lack of oxygen when you're wearing the muzzle is going to lead to dementia, okay? Brain damage. Aren't we brain damaged enough already in this world? I mean, jeez. I'm actually quite happy that this whole crisis kick-started last year, because I tell you what, the reality before that was absolute crap. Yes, it was ridiculous. I felt like shit, okay? I was in the dumps for 10 years. Oh my goodness me, what am I doing on this planet? What should I be doing? I'm not going to fart around in university and just listen to these people talking shit. And as soon as I say facts and quote the New York Times on it, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. No, that's your newspapers that you read, not me. I don't read them. You see? And I was like, I'm wasting my time here. What the fuck is this supposed to teach me? And everywhere I go, people just want to keep me small. Oh, you're getting a bit too extreme. Oh, you're too extreme. Oh, and by the way, study the enemy, understand their modus operandi, and then you'll see that this enemy, or you can call them the Archon realm, the Archons, demons, okay, vampires, who think in their dementia, they think they own this place, okay? They don't even own their own system, because they would like to portray themselves as the Matrix rulers, okay? Oh, we're behind the curtain and we're manipulating you. And humanity is even in such a state of, with the potential of full empowerment, that we even have to explain to them their own system. Ha! which is actually not from them, but also from the source. Okay, so they would like to portray themselves. Wow, look at how powerful we are. We are running this matrix control system that's technologically generated, okay? A technological generated dream world to hijack perception and to make human beings, who are the only reality creators, create a reality of enslavement for us to enslave them. But they can't originate anything, they can only hijack, okay? They are mind parasites. They parasite off the imaginative capabilities that are infinite, that is lingering within the human being, okay? So the ones who have the very, very, very first say in all of this of what happens here is the human being. The ones where all the media narratives are tied against, okay? Absolutely. Do never, ever in the media say that humanity has the potential for excellence, for genius, okay? Every single one of you watching here is an absolute genius waiting to be made manifest, okay? And there's a path toward that which needs to be walked, okay? And it ain't easy because it ain't supposed to be easy. And I've gone through this myself, therefore I can share with full authenticity and the most powerful information in experiential wisdom how to get to that genius, which is the most important thing that we need right now. We need rebels. We need mavericks. And that leads to absolute genius, okay? And that's what we're endowed with. And that is the single one thing that they are most afraid of. And how to be in that genius mode, okay? What are ways to do that? What are fundamental principles? This is what I always deal with. And this is where people sometimes, they go on my nerves, okay? Because they want to tell me, oh yeah, you need to find out about Jesus and about God. And that's no, okay? If that works for you, that's great, okay? You take that as inspiration and you have it embedded in your heart, and that really makes you move forward in life. That is absolutely great. The ability to respond, okay, and not be reactive. The only thing that exists is source, because I can observe that also in nature. There's a source for every river. The river analogy, yeah. Let it go, let it go. I'm the river. Be the water. Be flexible like water. All right. So I don't need any of these concepts, okay? I'm dealing with principles first. And when we're not aligned, when we don't align to these principles, okay, the principles of the natural order, then we're going to suffer the consequences because we are not in knowing. We are acting according to what we think we know and what we believe, but you can have any belief that you want, okay? If it's not in alignment with the natural order and how things really work, then it's not going to work out for you, okay? There's something that we have to recognize, accept, and integrate into our being. And that is also corresponding with the most hidden information on the planet, which is about the principles of natural law, as well as the principles of the natural order. The natural order being like the highest truth. And from that natural order emanates what is called natural law. And I'm still working on deciphering differences between them. Okay, that's my main mission in this lifetime, is to study the natural order and natural law and apply it to the world. Principles comes from the root word princeps, which means first and foremost, the most important to know before you know anything. So one of the principles is equivalent to the natural order, natural law.